Them hot facts, with Robert Reese. Come and get them hot facts, with Robert Reese. Come and get them hot facts, with Robert Reese. Come and get them hot facts, with Robert Reese. Come and get them hot facts, with Robert Reese. Hot facts. Come and get them hot facts. Come and get them hot facts with Robert Reese. Come and get them hot facts. Come and get them hot facts. Come and get them hot facts with Robert Reese. Hot facts. Robert Reese. Hot facts. Hot facts. Robert Reese. Hot facts. Gig economy. Robert Reese. News channel. Gig economy. News channel. Hot facts with Robert Reese. Hot facts with Robert Reese. Hot facts. Hot facts. Hot facts. Hot facts, hot facts, hot facts. Hot facts, hot facts, hot facts. Hot facts, hot facts, hot facts. Hey. With Robert Reese. Come and get them hot facts. Hot facts. Hot facts, Robert Reese. Hey. Gig economy. News channel. Gig economy. Hot facts with Robert Reese. Sit back, relax, and listen. Come on. Get these hot facts. Robert Reese. K-Reese 007 for hot facts with Robert Reese. Thank you for tuning in.
We in here, people. We in here, people. We in here, people. We are in here, people. You're watching Hot Facts with Robert Reese. Thank you guys for tuning on in. Let me go ahead and hit that thing there. Thank you guys for tuning on in. Hulk Smash is in the building. TFT is in the building. I'm gonna go ahead and get to you guys in just a minute. Those are part of the family. That's what we call it over here. We make sure we do it right, and we do it right all the time. How are all you guys doing? For those of you who don't know, this is Hot Facts with Robert Reese. I am the official news channel of the gig economy. What does that mean? I mean anything gig, from you being an independent tow truck driver, you having your own CDL, and you got your own rig. You're a hairstylist, a barber. You're doing delivery work in this gig space, what they want to call with the food or ride share. You may have vending machines. You may be a notarizer. So you may be an underwriter. You may do anything to be part of the gig economy. You got your own business. You have someone sign a contract. You are part of the gig economy, whether you like it or not. But this is a place where you can learn, and you get a chance to hear what's going on from California and AB 85 to Proposition 22 to what's going on in Seattle and in New York and in Massachusetts. And there's other areas that are putting things in place as far as legislation through their states, their counties, their cities, to help out everyone that's getting the job done the right way. But there is also a transition going on in the economy. Okay, there is a transition going on in the economy to where people are transferring from being regular employees to someone that's going to have a phone or app in their hand, and they're going to be going to work. So we talk about all that stuff. If you want to hear anything about any of that stuff, plus a little more, we got something called Hollywood Gig News. We got that. Now, Hollywood Gig News is very, very exciting. Okay, it is very exciting. It keeps you on the edge of your seat. You want to see what's going on, who's saying this, who's saying that, who's at war, who's beefing, who's pushing the limit. Oh, you get to hear all of that on Hollywood Gig News. So if you want to get a little bit of drama and go a little bit more from just being on the tech and the information side. If you just want to have some fun and entertainment, make sure you check out the Hollywood Gig News. Now, on top of the Hollywood Gig News, if you would like to know a little bit more about what really goes on in the gig economy, as far as the individual content creators and the people doing work who have a channel, make sure you check out the Boardroom. The Boardroom is a playlist of videos. It's on podcast also, where you can check out and see how they got started. You get a chance to see how their channel grew, where it's gonna go, and what makes them stay where they are. Good afternoon. So you want to make sure you check out that. And these people are all over the place, other countries. Some do it on bikes, some do it on scooters, some do it in cars, some use electric vehicles, some use gas. So you get a chance to see all of that and see who is who in the gig economy. Right now, the Boardroom is the only place where you can actually get in full detail, go over the numbers, check out their subscriptions, and check out their content, and get a little backstory on them too. The Boardroom is the only thing in the whole gig economy that focuses on all of the individual delivery drivers and content creators. More episodes are coming up soon. We are in the lab right now. If you guys are into, let's go ahead and say it. You're into more morning shows and you want to take it to the streets, make sure you head over to the DoorDash Revolution. Check it out. My man is the historian here of the gig economy. What he does is he's actually working on a documentary, and every person where they come in to play, they're all going to be inputted into the history. The videos are going to be a sequence of videos. So if whoever wants to keep track of everything going on, from the reviews to interviews and just breaking it down to you with no bad news. That is what he does. He is the DoorDash Revolution. He is my ace. Let's help him get to 1,000 subs. He is almost there. And what's up to Dash and Q, man? What's up to Dash and Q? Big salute there. Well, there you go right there, people. I am the official news channel. As you see, we got a pretty good rundown on this show that we are going to be doing here. Go ahead. Let me click on my page really quick for me. And yeah, leave it right there so I can see this live. I mean this title here. Make sure I got it right. We're gonna be going over the authority presences here on YouTube. We're gonna talk about some DoorDash. Okay, we're gonna get into marketing and advertising, and that's gonna be able to help you out. So you might want to pay attention to this. Hot Facts is about to drop some jewels on that. We're gonna go over religious hate groups here in the gig community. We're going to talk about that. We're also going to get into a little Eli, let you guys know some things that are updated there. And we'll see if we can make some of these things happen. We're going to get into some Eli. We're going to get into, we got some more stuff. We're about to start right now. We are about to start right now. Make sure you hit a thumbs up. Because we're about to start right now. Now, I want to start off with the authority presence, okay, on YouTube. And when you look at communities, I'm a part of a whole lot of communities. I'm probably one of the only people in the gig world that's a real ambassador of what we do, from the different channels that I appear on and speak on. Oh, and big ups to the person that's going back and watching all my videos, because you're actually on the Chaotic Truth section, where you're going to actually see how I am the ambassador of the gig economy also. And on top of that, you'll be able to see me speak on all these panels where there's like 1,000 people in the chat at a time and everything else right there. You get a chance to see that. So I thank you, whoever it is. Someone is going through all my videos. I think they might be trying to catch me up or something, but try if you may. 2,600 videos are up there. I just say thank you for going back and checking those. But different communities, you have them. And in every community, I don't care if it's a Gothic community, I don't care if it's one of those sleeping channel communities, I don't care if it's one of those communities who do the night watch, all they do is just follow the police around on the camera. I don't care if it's one of those communities where they just have the video showing the airport for takeoffs and landings. Every community has an authority presence of, let's say, the originators or the ones who are doing it good, like Long Island Audit, like with the First Amendment, Second Amendment, Fourth Amendment, all those. We the people. You have a whole lot. You have a whole lot of those now. All of those people there, you get other people that try to do First Amendment videos and First Amendment audit videos and all this stuff. But when it comes down to them trying to make their channel grow, there is a hierarchy there. Now, the presence of the hierarchy can determine how successful everybody in the community is going to be, from the top to the bottom, whether you like it or not. Okay. So if there's somebody out there trying to do like First Amendment audits, right, and he's purposely going to antagonize the staff, people's homes, and he's doing it in that way to get attention, and he's being an asshole, well, the other people with the presence up there may not want him to grow as fast as he is for pushing that line. That line is pushing the line so that it's almost a crime. They are there to make sure that they're showing you that you have all your rights. But that person, there's going to be other people whose channels are mid-tier, and then they're going to make sure that they're going to try to have him get checked, change your content up, or else you won't move along. You have that in many, many, many communities. We have it really, really huge here in the gig economy, okay? We have it really, really huge. They tried to blackball me. They tried to blackball the Rev. There were other people that came before us that they never got their chance because they were blackballed. And the ones who did get their chance, they went along with and did some other things. Okay. That is what they did right there. And that's not cool. These YouTube authority presences that we have, it's a way to try to hold people down. In the gig world, we do it nasty. We do it so nasty in the gig world because unlike a lot of other communities, like people collecting rocks, you want to learn how to skip faster, do things like that, we're actually dealing with money. Now, it may not be the money that's directly someone is taking that from you directly, but there is a cause and effect of everything to where your money is going to be hit in your pocket. So when you're here on YouTube and you know for a fact, I'm about to go ahead and make this money, I know my customer service good. I'm about to go out here, show these people how to really do it good. I'm not going to talk bad. I see what they're all doing. You're going to do all that, right? You're going to do all of that. Here in the gig world, they start that gaslighting. I used to hate hearing gaslighting. My wife would tell me they're gaslighting people and all this other, and I would be like, man, I don't believe in gaslighting. I don't believe in it. I don't like gaslighting. I just think, these people are just out there just talking mad junk. But hell no. I'm backtracking and retracking my whole thought on that. Hell yeah, it's gaslighting out there. They throwing kerosene, gasoline, they throwing extra virgin olive oil. They using rubbing alcohol, and they just go ahead and just get a match and just throw it at you like you just blowing up. You just blowing up. And they do it at every single level to the point to where if you've been following me and watching what I've been doing, I've been at war with people over stupid things like this Mr. Flex thing on how he's saying things that inflects. The only reason why I have not took your video down yet, I'm giving you a chance, man. And I never said I was going to get Eli on you. I said, take it down. I'm using my Eli. That's false information again. If you're going to watch a video and listen, at least pay attention to what the hell is going on. Okay. You keep telling people that I'm trying to tell Red how to run her app and her business. I've never done that. Like, you keep saying it. And you were talking to Thunder. And if you go watch Thunder's live, people, and watch Flex's live yesterday, Flex is purposely, Thunder says, well, he's never done nothing like that to me. He's all good with me. Well, no, I'm just telling you, he's going to do this to you. Just watch. Just be aware. Just like with Eli, be aware. No, Flex, I don't like you. Because I don't like you, that doesn't transform into someone else. Okay? Every time he said he's never done this to me, Flex says, yes, watch, it's going to happen. I don't know what you see in him. I don't know what you see in him. And then he tells you, he's the person that told you to your face, you didn't know who he was. You didn't know who he was. What's up, Ultra Ego Wisdom? You did not know who he was, right? And you just added him on. He said he could have destroyed your channel. You did that because of the Eli thing. Now, you also made it seem like, and Thunder said, well, if he doesn't want like his channel to be in other communities, that's what you want, right? He said that, and you couldn't even say nothing because you already know I'm on every platform. I'm in the most communities. I've showed all you guys. So you misled him into thinking that. That's misinformation, Flex. You keep using this propaganda to do things to gaslight me for no reason. For no reason. For no reason. Why don't you go back to when you were talking to Necro and Ricky, and you said, you guys know, he talked about Pedro, and you know what he said, Super Metro Market. Why don't you tell Thunder that's what it is? Tell him that. He's going to say you're silly. He's going to say you're silly. He said he's going to learn for himself. And people, there's going to be an interview with Thunder and I, but Thunder will be interviewing HotFacts. So I'm going to be over on his channel, and Thunder is going to be interviewing HotFacts. You know what the best thing about that is? Out of everybody in the gig economy that gaslights you, someone from another community came on in and said, I got to go down and sit and talk with this dude. This dude is all right. This dude is all right. The people in the gig world say, we don't want to talk to him because he's killing us. And when we do want to talk to him, it's after we've been trying to bash him. So, Flex, this shuts you all the way up, and this answers the question of Thunder about me wanting to be in other communities. He's proving you wrong, Flex, because he's interviewing me, and we're not from the same community. So he just killed everything you tried to mislead him into. He killed you. Understand what you're doing, Flex. This gaslighting thing is no joke. It's no joke. It's no joke. Then you're telling people he's calling Giggity and Hector and Hector races. I read exactly what I put up there. So much to the point that you will not read it at all. Because and check it out. I did a column, okay? I spoke about what's going on. I spoke about the communities, LGBTQ and the African American communities. That's a whole lot of people, not one person. That's a whole lot of people. So you are lying about that. I put a link for example videos of everything in action on video. I put that there, okay? Then I gave an example of what is really going on right now. I gave an example. So when I gave the example, I gave the whole thing, and that killed you. That you still will not even reply to that, which means you're gaslighting. Okay, you're gaslighting. Hector got up there, could not answer it, and on top of that, Hector, I asked him. I said, so who made the title? He said, me. I said, who chose the thumbnail? He said, me. So therefore, he admitted to the title and the thumbnail, which means he was gaslighting and got caught, and he did it on purpose. This is what you guys got to understand. Yes, exactly. Hey, much love. Much love. I respect that. I respect that. I respect that. People from other communities, people respect the gig community, and I'm breaking it down. And I'm breaking it down. These people here gaslight so much that it is just ridiculous, okay? Gaslighting so much that Flex said, look it, he said all white people are racist. Well, he says no. Look, he says, take her word for it. He said this lady here, he put this up, Flex. It's an educational video. That's why YouTube has it up. If you actually listen to the video, you're getting mad because it's going to be gaslighting on yourself. So we're going to go ahead and do it like this. You tried to tell Thunder I took it down, and Thunder said, well, if he believes in what he put up there, he'll have it up there. I'm sitting there watching it. I'm like, why don't Flex just go to his mentions? Like, it's right there. Just go to your mentions. He said, oh, wait, let me go to my mentions after like 30 minutes. He goes and says, oh, it's right here. He shows, because Thunder said, show me something that he has done. Now, Flex could have went all the way to the beginning of the history of me and him, but he chose something all the way to the present right now because there's nothing back there that he can find. But luckily for you, Thunder, Hollywood Gig News was created for people just like Flex, and all you got to do is click and watch. I got all the videos there. I got all of them there. Let me go ahead and see this, babe. Let me go to my channel right here. Now, here is what is about to happen. Okay. Here's what is about to happen. I'm going to go to my community post. And Thunder, you were not able, okay? You were not able to, let me see. He never played it for you at all. So while he brought it up, he failed to do the next part and letting you hear exactly what it said. And he did that purposely because he said educational. What's so educational about it? He's going to break down what the word education means and tell you all of that. So he did not want to hear you. He did not want to hear that also. I'm also going to play a clip of me on Chaotic Truth going over Roe v. Wade with these are professors, these are educators, these are policemen, and I'm going to be showing you guys how I'm in other communities and show you what I do for the gig world. I'm going to play that clip after I play this right here. Okay, here we go. I'm going to play Jane Elliott first, and then I'm going to show you how I'm in other communities, and this will shut Flex the hell on up, and it'll give you guys a better understanding on why I am the ambassador and the official news channel of the gig world. But before I step into that, I'm gonna let you guys know my team's YouTube authority presence. We don't gaslight, we just speak the facts and tell it how it is. Team HotFacts, let me give you a list of our YouTube authority presence and Real Talk with Roy. Open your mouth one more time, okay? Open your mouth one more time, okay? People, Roy will tell people, if you associate with him, I'll turn my back on you. And it's true. And if I'm lying, Roy, dare me. I'll put it out and show you guys what real gaslighting is. I'll put it out and show you. I already have it. Try me if you want to. People, I'm armed with facts and I'm ready. I can show you exactly what they do. You ever notice that when they ask those people to show me, they never have anything, but HotFacts is ready with the ammunition. I got it. Now, let's listen to Jane Elliott right now, because Thunder, I know you're in the Everglades, but you'll go ahead and catch this. I'm gonna let you hear the video that I shared, and you guys listen to this and flex. This is information and education, okay? Let me see. All right, hold on. Hey, why is it doing this? Oh, there it is. Oh, you got the. Can you okay, people? I'm gonna play the so controversial video that Flex is talking about, and listen, just listen. This is a real education. If you study world history, cultural history, if you study anything about religion or anything, and Flex said he don't know anything about religion, and we're gonna get into that. So this is why he don't understand shit. Let's go ahead and play it now. You say that all whites are racist. Can you expound on that, please?
Any white person who was born, raised, and schooled in the United States of America, if you aren't a racist, you're a miracle. Either that or you decided to educate yourself. Because education in this country is about white is right, brown's all right, black's got to stand back. Yellow's mellow, but whites, we educate in a way that says that white males have done all the adventures, have made all the adventures, have done all the discovering, have made all everything that is good and has been accomplished according to social studies, which is actually anti-social studies, by white males. It's a lie. But we do that in order to maintain the myth of white superiority. The myth of race has to be maintained at all costs in this country. Because if white people have to give up the color of their skin as being something that makes them perfect, what do they have left? If we start teaching the truth about history, if we start teaching about Nile Valley contributions to civilization, it will totally change the way we conduct ourselves in the classroom. It will have to. Columbus didn't discover America. You can't discover a place where people are already living. But we celebrate that every October. It's a lie. We need to get over. We need to stop telling the myths and start telling the truth.
So when you tell people that they're racist, and it must have some kind of effect, because most people will say, I'm not racist.
I'm not a racist. Some of my best friends are black.
Right.
Yeah, and then you say, name one. Or this one, I don't see color. And when some woman says to me, I don't see color, I say, I knew that if you saw color, you wouldn't dye your hair that way. Or I say, if you saw color, you wouldn't wear that shirt with those pants. I believe that you don't see color. It's an attempt to deny skin color. And it's an attempt to deny what's wrong with seeing the color of my skin. Is it all right for you to see me kind of pink? That's okay for me. I don't mind. And I suspect that you don't mind being seen the color you are. You have a right to be what you are. And until people in this country and people in this world get it into their heads that the first modern human beings that evolved on this earth were black women. They evolved in sub-Saharan Africa about 280,000 years ago. And every human being on the face of the earth today has the memory of those black women's genetic structure in their genes. Now, we don't want to admit that, but that's the way it is. And as people move farther and farther from the equator, their bodies produce less and less melanin, so their hair, their skin, and their eyes got lighter. As they moved into the east, they ate a lot of fish and a lot of vegetables, so their skin took on a different tone. I found that out when I was raising little kids. My husband worked in a supermarket. He was the head of the produce department, and they had lots of oranges that they couldn't sell. So he'd bring them home, and I was feeding my kids orange juice like you never saw in your life. They began to have an orange cast to their skin. I thought they had a liver problem. So I took her to the doctor, and she said, what are you feeding these kids? I said, well, lots of orange juice. She said, stop it if you want them to stop being orange. Now, if you think that skin color isn't anything other than the body's natural reaction to the natural environment, get over it.
So if all white people are racist, according to you, can they be reprogrammed?
Of course they can. Of course they can. Of course they can be. It's called education. I'm an educator. The word educator comes from the root dus, which means lead, the prefix e, which means out, the suffix ate, which means the act of, and the suffix or, which means one who does. An educator is one who is engaged in the act of leading people out of ignorance. Now, I know you can change them.
All right. So with that being said, with that being said, she broke down what educator is. She broke it all the way down. She explained everything. She said that you can be programmed. And in the beginning, she said, if you're not, you educated yourself, but tied into the end so that you are not like that. Now, the people that don't understand that and they gaslight and say that you are racist, they refuse to even pay attention to what that was. That is education, Flex. So if you say that's not education, you should have proved it by playing it to Thunder so he can absolutely see. We ain't gotta that's people. Their YouTube authority presence from the Pedro and Hannibal, what they did to Eli, what they tried to, or what they do to Jeff Thomas Black, what they try to do to me, but I'll just be smacking them up. Just smacking them up. They had Dashing Trader on their thing, and it's not even up there. I don't think it went that well. Someone said they were talking about OnlyFans or something. Like, why the hell you guys talking about OnlyFans? Like, don't you know Dashing Trader got a daughter and all this other stuff? Like, why would you guys purposely try to talk about some weird stuff? Like that is weird. That's weird. We know what you guys really do. We thought you guys were out there driving and making videos. That's why Hannibal was promoting that cuddling app. I got it now. I got it. You guys open up when you guys speak and do these crazy things. But that's education right there, Flex. I shared that video to explain what I'm saying. And everything that she just said is what you guys do. From the Hectors to everybody else, that is what you guys do. Everything she just explained, you guys are doing right now. And since I put that video up and you guys keep doing it more, I'm so glad I put it up, because now you guys have something to relate back to understand what you guys are doing. And you're trying to use your authority presence here to try to diminish channels. Flex, you also said the DoorDash revolution. Look, he's backing Reese. Look at what he said. And he threw out some threats out there. Who is this guy? You know who he is. He's been smacking y'all up too. We come with real facts. Okay, we come with real facts, Team Hot Facts. Okay, the DoorDash revolution, the ace, the deputy, TFT. Now, mate, I'm gonna show one more. You gotta undo it, please. TFT is the deputy, authority presence, the head of diplomacy, George. Okay. We also got over here the head of transportation and logistics, rideshare version, Uber Jeep AZ. And we got the spokesman Cornbread. We have titles in what we do for our authority presence here, and it's all coming with facts. And you guys just heard the team I just said. The team I just said is a very, very formidable team. Very, very informational and educated team. It's a team that a lot of you guys are like, what's going on here? Is this like a black, historically black university? My deputy white and is the most trusted within our whole sector. He's the most trusted. He gets along with everybody and he gives everybody the same fair shot. That's why he's the deputy. Any questions? He's in the chat always. Okay, let me go back to that. I gotta share the next video now. Now I'm gonna show you guys. Oh, and it's almost there too. Now I'm gonna show you guys. Okay. Wait. Let me do this. Let me do that. Let me do this. Let me go here. Community. Okay. Now I'm gonna show you guys. I'm gonna share a video of myself over in another community, and it was a Roe v. Wade discussion, and I'm going to be explaining to these gentlemen here what is going on with the gig world with the Roe v. Wade. People said, what? How are you going to tie in the gig world to that? Let me show you where the gig world came into this. To bring this insight when you guys were talking about who's getting the abortions, right? So check this out. On my channel, I'm part of the gig economy. So people that do the deliveries and all that stuff, I deliver and pick up Plan Bs all the time from the people that you guys just said are not doing them. They are ordering them through Uber Eats and DoorDash, so where the driver picks it up and we take it to their homes. I have delivered 4 Plan Bs to the same house in 1 year. Okay? Jeez. Yes, and so all of these statistics, all of these numbers are not there in stats. I wanted to bring that up. And people that they talking about it's mostly inside the hood. No, I'm delivering these Plan Bs to where they party like they rock stars and they take them like they Skittles. Yes. And you know what? According to the CDC, because I had to look this up, according to the CDC, termination clinics do not have to report their numbers. Their number of terminations that they have to do, you know what I'm saying? They don't have to report those numbers. That's a HIPAA law, right? Requirement. Exactly. Well, so any statistic we have, it's like, how reliable is that? You can finish off hot facts. Go ahead, sir. Oh, I just wanted to chime in on that. And my brother was saying, way back, Frederick Douglass and all that, it was like switch. Back then, the blacks was Republican, and then over time, it kind of went to this Democratic thing. But the ones, they are Republican. Now we do have them on both sides. There ain't no side that don't have no races. We're all human, so it's racist on all sides. It's just that the ones that have the most power of the races typically are Republican on the hierarchy. And on that note, thank you so much. That part right. What's your name? Hot Facts. I'm gonna write that down. Thank you so much, Hot Facts, Mr. Robert Reese. Salute to you guys. Please look at his channel. Thank you so much again. All right, so So first of all, when you guys say that I'm not in other communities and I don't bring the gig world in, that was a Roe v. Wade discussion there on how we are delivering that stuff. And also you heard me get down when you guys say, is he racist or not? We also had a political conversation where we were talking about Democrats, Republicans, we're speaking about the money. You heard what I just broke down there also. So I want you guys to know that when you hear people say he doesn't know what he's talking about, he's just up here for doing all this other stuff and whoop, 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 they are lying. They don't understand what's really going on. I get to other communities and I bring the gig world to them. You guys try to keep this stuff in the shadow and silence to gaslight and destroy. That's why you guys don't like hot facts. Let's keep it real. But my team is here. That's what we do. That's what we do right there. And I challenged Real Talk with Roy. I know Pedro tried to do something a long time ago on Money JT or something else like that. Some dude, he went on there. He was not Pedro over there. He was not. She was shy as a field mouse. You can bring Roy. You can bring in anybody else. The Flexes. You can bring in anybody else. Anybody else. They are afraid to go to other communities and bring the gig world in like that and be able to make it relate so that you're not foreign. That's what I do on YouTube. So if anybody else has any question, I want you guys to show us what you actually do. Because you know, I got tons of videos. I'll just show you what I do. Proof is in the pudding. Now, because proof is in the pudding, people, and look, I do all my notes on, look, and I got another piece of napkin right here. I want to get into advertisement. Okay, let's get into advertising, marketing, and advertising. This is gonna this is gonna be able to help a lot of you people who have a YouTube channel. It's gonna help a lot of you guys who are doing your deliveries. It's gonna help a lot of you guys who may want to just learn these extra skills right now for yourself. So you might want to pay attention to these. And I'm gonna start off with the marketing aspect and the marketing aspect of this thing. Okay, the advertising is gonna come. Okay, marketing and advertising. Before you start anything, you want to make sure you have a KPI, which would be your key performance indicator or your index. Okay, now everyone's KPI is going to be different with how many categories you put there. Let's say if you're like a salesman, you're trying to sell solar or put solar on roofs and everything like that. You want to be able to document how many homes you went to, how many people that you contacted from those homes. You're going to be able to keep track of how many people you gave you gave your pitch and information to. Then you're going to be able to track how many people you absolutely closed. Okay, that you closed. So you want to make sure you keep track of that all the time. Now, and that's for you with your numbers. You can go to your YouTube studio, check out your analytics there, and see what you're doing there as far as views and who you're hitting, the countries, and all that other stuff. You want to have that. But I'm gonna start off with the footwork. Okay, footwork, boots to the ground. First, you got to be deployed. Okay, you got to get deployed. You got to do the footwork. The footwork means that you're gonna have to go ahead and you know, have word of mouth. People are gonna want to say your name and mention you. Hey, go ahead and check this channel out. Go ahead and check this guy out. You need that first. Okay, you need that first, which means the footwork. You're out there putting flyers on car windows, pretty much, in a sense. You're putting flyers on car windows. Everyone that stops by, you just stop them all and say, hey, go ahead and check me out. Go ahead and check me out. Go ahead and get them in, get on to the next. The footwork. Your goal is to get someone to actually check you out or get someone to subscribe. Now, what I was doing a lot of the time, I would try to get 5 subscribers a day personally, not on YouTube. Me walking to people, meeting them in line, waiting on deliveries and stuff like that. The goal was 5 people as subscribers every day. If I got 5 subscribers every single day, okay, that's gonna let me know for the week, at least 35 there without YouTube adding in theirs. So that 5 would turn into 10 and 15 and things like that. So my channel started growing because I was putting in the footwork. While I was putting in the footwork, okay, getting the word of mouth in, okay, you got to make sure that you believe in yourself and you got to lie to yourself. Okay, you got to believe in yourself and you got to lie to yourself. People say believe and lie to yourself. Yeah. Okay, here is what I mean. First of all, you got to have the ultimate faith in yourself and your hard work, determination, and the skill set that you know that you possess. You got to have that. You already know. You got to put that self-confidence in there. You got to believe in yourself. Walk out there like the chicken hawk. Walk out there. I'm a chicken hawk. I'm a rooster, boy. I'm a chicken hawk. I'm a rooster, boy. A lot of you guys, Flex, didn't know that. Him saying, boy, that was all part of that stuff back then, too. I don't even think you paid attention to what Looney Tunes were really about. But you got to believe in yourself. And then you got to lie to yourself, meaning that, like when I started my channel up, I'm acting like my channel already has 100,000 subscribers. I'm lying to myself. I don't even have 1 subscriber yet. But I'm going to lie to myself so that feeling. So I got all the confidence there when I'm meeting people. I'm like, yeah, I'm on here, check me out. I'm on all the platforms, I don't even got the followers or the subs over there yet. But I'm letting them know, go ahead and check me out. Go ahead, check me out. By doing that, I'm adding videos like 8-9 videos a day. I was adding 8-9 videos a day because if I'm telling somebody that, I gotta have an arsenal behind it so that they're watching. Oh yeah, he got content up. But I don't have what I'm telling them yet. I'm lying. I'm lying. My channel was not the biggest. When I tell them, yeah, I'm the biggest channel, I'm out here. I was doing that when I had 1 sub. You got to lie to yourself so that you already know that that's where you were trying to get. You want to get there. So you lie to yourself so that you can be like, hey, I'm about to just do it. So when they see it, it's all the way there. So you got to lie to yourself, but you got to have super believability in yourself. Okay. You got to be visual. How I just showed you, I was on Chaotic Truth, and there's other channels that I appear on, Flight Sports TV, Ball Facts, and I can go on and on. You got to be visual. You got to get on these platforms, these places. When you're out, look at Flex. It's called misleading people. That's why I do not like you. See, this is what it is. If you have 1 sub and you're saying that your channel is the best channel right there, and people, this is that gaslighting I was telling you about. There's no misleading in it. You got to go ahead and do your thing and keep my name out of your mouth. Mr. Flex, how you doing? My name's in your mouth. Now, this is part of the advertising I was telling you guys about, the word of mouth and the footwork. What's up, Thunder? As you notice, the word of mouth and footwork, he heard I was on, okay? He found out he was unblocked. And he also wrote a comment in. He came in to talk to Hot Facts. That's word of mouth. He's interacting with Hot Facts. I'm telling you guys, this is how your advertising and marketing has to work. Throughout everything that I put up, and the Jane Elliott, he probably heard that he put that on up. Then he showed the video that he's doing this. I'm showing facts. These people cannot show any. So this is part of the marketing aspect. You want to have people go ahead and come in to it just like that. Now, I was watching the channel the other day, and Real Talk with Roy was on there, and these other guys. Now, a lot of you guys hear and see that. You guys understand I can rap, spoken word, things like that. When I'm speaking, I don't write this stuff down and plan it. Okay, I don't plan any of that. Okay, when I'm speaking, if it just so happens that a cadence, the endings, rhyme like that, then I'm going to go ahead, since they rhyme like that, I'm going to go into a spoken word freestyle and tell you guys what's going on in the spoken word to show you guys how I am creative with the wordplay. That's why I do it. I do it because some people actually want to like hear me do it, and it comes out by itself. So I heard Roy trying to do it. He tried it. He did like a few words. He said, "Oh, that's all I got." See, that is all you got. That's all you got. It's not something that you can copy and mimic. Okay, you can try to copy and mimic that, but chances are it's not authentic. Chances are, but it comes out, and that's what I do. So whenever the lines rhyme at the end, I go into a spoken word for you guys just to go ahead and deliver that, and I do that visually. Okay, I do that visually. Okay, so people can actually see I am the advertisement. You want to make sure that you go ahead and do what you got to do. You also have to have a presentation. Okay, your presentation has to be one that you feel confident in, that you can deliver over and over and over again. If you can deliver it over and over and over again, and it's coming out natural, because that's what it is, your presentation should roll through smooth. Also, you should know every single aspect about your business that you are running for yourself, whether it's YouTube or anything else out there. You want to make sure that you know all the information in, so your presentation, you can give them enough juice, but have them ask you questions. Okay, have them pay attention so that they ask you questions. Okay, you also need a slogan. Okay, you're watching Hot Facts with Robert Reese. Okay, Hot Facts is the truth behind what we stand for. Hot Facts is much more than a brand, people. It is the truth behind what you stand for. That is Hot Facts. Hot Facts is the truth. You need a slogan. You got to understand that your slogan and your mantra, your motto, you have to be able to use that because it is all the way true. Now, I use that with the Hot Facts, also with my personal training, TTMATBF, train the mind and the body follows. When you put all those things together, you got something that you are believing in, that you're going to work hard for and deliver that to the rest of the people out there. Now, the advertisement part with Real Talk with Roy, I was loving that they were actually trying to do a live and present like me. What that did was it showed people that this guy must be important. And first of all, who is this guy that they just keep talking about? Okay. They say, who is this guy that they just keep talking about? Well, they're talking about him nonstop on all the channels. Like Flex was on there with Thunder, and it was like a one-on-one session to try to convert him to like not like Reese for like an hour straight. Like, that's great advertisement right there. I love that. And then when Roy and them were trying to copy my style, and they were joking around, having fun. Okay, having fun with my style means that I entertained them enough, and they liked it enough, and they were smiling while they were doing it. That is positive marketing and advertisement for my channel right there. Because if there is any hate, okay, if there is any hate there, the laughter, okay, the laughter that they put in there, and that they shared was all the way genuine. It was all the way genuine. It was all the way genuine, and it was good. I enjoyed it. They did that. Other people tried. You know, it was a game. That's something when you know that you got something going on good in the gig space or in whatever community that you may be in. Okay, you got to make sure that you got people talking about you. Okay. Hold on. StreamYard's gonna do this weird thing really quick. Let me go ahead and do that. I don't want to switch.
Give me a minute. I'm kind of in a rough area on network right now.
All right. Yep. And I wanna thank them for doing that. When people can mimic you or try to, that means that you have something good going on. Otherwise, they would never try it. Okay, but since they did, other people watched it. Other people were like, "Who does this?" Now there are people out there that really want to see me do it whenever I do a live. So I want to thank you guys for promoting me in that way. I could not have done that if I was not trying to execute my plan. And you know, you got to have people out there that are like working like canvassers for you on the street. They're knocking on doors for you, and they're doing it because of what your plan is and how you put that on in. A lot of people don't understand Hot Facts with Robert Reese, but you got to understand it when I go ahead and break this down. Those are just, I'm gonna just leave it there. There's some information there. I'm gonna go ahead and get into the religious hate group. Mr. Flex was on there with Thunder, and there was someone inside the chat. I think Silicone was in there writing stuff, and then, you know, they do that weird stuff. I guess they were like, are him and Rev, they were saying we're racist, but Flex said, oh yeah, I think so. I think so. I'm not into that religious stuff, but I think so. So they think that the Rev and I are part of a religious hate group. I'm Pentecostal Christian, Church of God in Christ. Rev is evangelical also. You don't know about religion and stuff, Flex. So I would not just openly say, oh yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think so. That's not close to what we are. That's not even close. That's not even close, Flex. You gotta go learn about your religion and everything else before you just start doing this talk like that, Flex. We are not a hate group. We are not
Okay.
militants, not even close. My deputy is sitting right here. Not even close. So to try to tie us into a religious hate group and gaslight us inside your chat. Okay, look, Hulk Smash is Southern Baptist. Okay, Southern Baptist. Don't gaslight us like that and try to say that this other stuff. And then like it's real gaslighting when you use out of your own mouth. Yeah, I think so. Yes is a check mark, and I think so with your yes is a double check mark. You are vouching for misinformation, Flex. You got to really stop doing that, and that's why YouTube has that up there for people can get flagged for misinformation. The misinformation, you can damage someone's reputation and bad things can happen. You never know where they are. Someone might do something crazy because you are putting out that they have this ideology that really don't exist. And we got to go ahead and switch that up. And that is what the deception that I'm talking about right here, Flex. You were on there with Thunder and really trying to get him to like not even talk to me or anything. And Thunder said, I make my decisions by myself, and he's never done nothing wrong to me. And I'm gonna be interviewed by Thunder. So that's what it is. That's what it is, Flex. And you kept saying you'll see he's gonna go ahead and do this. He's Eli. Um, yeah, yeah. That's just crazy. That's just and I got one last thing about Eli. Eli, wisdom. Eli has I watched it live. And Eli doesn't want to do it. He says he doesn't want to have any contact with anyone from the past group or anything else like that. He does not want that. He, in the words of Eli, he respectfully turned it down. So what'll happen is my next interview with Eli, I'll go ahead and just ask him, what was why he chose to really not do it. He'll go ahead and you'll get your answer there. And Eli he wants there to be some type of battle debate with himself, myself, and Jeff Thomas Black against Pedro, Hannibal, and someone else. I don't Eli, that's not gonna work. Jeff Thomas Black has already said he will not be on the same screen as you. He has said that will never work, Eli. That's never gonna happen. And Pedro and them, we got to figure out when they'll do something else with you. But Eli, I'm not gonna do anything else with them unless it's gonna be beneficial for the whole gig world and everyone to speak and get things done. So that's my stance on that, Eli. TFT, the deputy, is in the house now. What's up, Tep? What's up,
I think I'm
TFT?
in an okay internet spot now, so everything's running smooth so far.
Oh yeah.
I just wanted to, I don't know, man. I jumped on Jeff's live today. Partly because, honestly, I wanted to ask him a question. I did. I don't really think he answered it straightforward the way I'd like, but he answered it beating around the bush a little bit. It's like, I don't understand why he has to be making fun of people's names and all that stuff and using such extreme foul language, in my opinion. Yeah, and being what I would determine as disrespectful, not just to the people he's calling out, but which I don't care if you like the people, but you still got to be respectful in my mind. There's a lot of people in the gig community and other communities that I've dipped in and out of, and in real life, in my own neighborhood here, that I don't like, but I will respect them. I do approve of Jeff's message of wanting to fight AI and make sure that we all still have a good job and all that stuff, and not everything's going to be ran by robots. I do approve of that. I just wish he'd do it in a more respectful manner, personally. Now he's going to do his own thing, and I'm not going to try and take him down or stop him on that. I don't know where the heck he was twisting on that before either, but that's his way. He wants to do it. That's fine. I can't support it that way. That's my
Yeah.
personal opinion. If he doesn't want to respect it and he wants to call me out and think I'm an idiot or whatever, then fine by me. Go ahead, do whatever the hell you think you need to do. I'm not disapproving of his message, just disapproving of the way he puts it out there. Yeah, and there's been
Yeah.
things that you've done that I've disapproved of. Don't mean I don't like you. Don't mean I ain't gonna respect you. Same thing with Flex, same thing with Roy, same thing with a lot of people. There are a lot of guys, everybody I've seen has not said or done something I don't really agree with. Don't mean I can't support them and I don't like them as an individual, or don't mean I can't be respectful to them. It's like that's what I always say. It's like no matter what we do in this world, if respect is not there, no matter what it is, if respect is not there, then you're worse than anything you're trying to fight for or fight against. Now, I'm
Exactly.
not a Christian or Catholic or any of that. I consider myself to be, I think the correct term is agnostic. I do believe there is a higher power, but I don't believe in any one particular path to get to that higher power. And for me, my higher power, the higher power is my personal beliefs and really faith. It has nothing to do with any one particular religion. Now, I don't disrespect anybody or bash anybody for being a Christian or a Mormon or any of that. No, that has nothing to do with me. Your beliefs are your beliefs. My beliefs are mine. So it's like that's the way I see things.
Right. You got a question here from
Yeah,
Thunder. He says, Eli was making fun of Pedro's name. What about that? Honest question.
I don't agree with that either. It's the same thing with Jeff. Jeff calls Pedro out of his name all the time, making fun of him and giving him parody names. It's extremely disrespectful, in my opinion.
Right.
But again,
WG
that's my
Agency,
opinion.
what's up?
Credit
WG
is
Agency
got in
said
order.
that completely agree with you, TFT. What's up, Bigfoot
All
Dasher?
right.
Everybody else that hopped on in, thank you. The Jaded Driver hopped on in. Hey, see
I
people
got
now.
me a
Look,
decent
Mark.
little sushi order, so I'm gonna bounce out and take care of that.
All right.
You guys take it easy. Again, as always, like I always say, if you're gonna do a job, do it right. Don't half-ass shit. Period. Be respectful to everybody, customers, merchants, neighbor, person you don't like. Be respectful. You don't have to like them, but be respectful. With that said, y'all have a great day. Much love and respect to everybody because everybody needs it, including me. And for those of you who are interested in an update on my wife, she got her stitches out today. She'll have her next. Everything looks like it's healing good, and she's got another appointment next month. Finally, see about taking the brace off her leg. You guys take care.
Hey,
Peace, love, and respect.
yes, sir. People see, look. Now, look, you guys understand. Look, TFT just said, look, you guys want to get the update on my wife? Is because here on Team Hot Facts, we are a full team. We are a real full team. We're not an internet team of internet cyber bullies or anything else. No, we're not the internet mafia gang. We ain't hashtag gang. That's not who we are. That's not who we are. We have a solid team and a solid foundation, and people that know TFT knows. We talk about our wives on here, and we fill you guys in with what's going on also. Not your business. Someone's in here named Not Your Business. I thank you for being inside here. I also want to say this. Look, my live I did the other day. You guys weren't botting me during my live, but like when I ended my live, you guys started botting me at the end. Like when I signed off, like you guys just start doing a whole bunch, right? I think that's hilarious, and that is that right there is one of the best signs of respect, that you did not do it during my live, because I told you guys that I want you to. If you're going to do it, it's just going to make my channel look better. You guys chose to do it at the end, which shows that you guys understand that I control my marketing and my narrative. Okay, bam, thank you for that right there. Now we got let me hide that comment there. Yeah, hey, Thunder TFT is a cool dude. TFT is a cool dude, man. Very, very respectful. He's been a part of TFTs has been watching me the longest out of Robert B. Drone, Robert B. Drone, Robert B. Drone. These are the people that won. Yeah, it was the people that won my very first giveaway with the delivery boxes was TFT, Robert B. Drone, Ayanna Daniels, and there was one guy, I forget his name. Now I got to go all the way back to that video and see. They have been watching me the longest from anybody here, period. They've been with me before I even did my giveaway for the 50 subscribers and all the other stuff. That's also part of marketing, people. The giveaways, gift cards, helping support the drivers, all that stuff is part of your marketing. Now I want to get into DoorDash really quick because you know, my wife had some issues yesterday on DoorDash, and I want to see what you guys got. Yeah, Pedro does some real things. Jeff, TFT just doesn't like you know, the machine gun is with it, and because you're so intelligent, the words that you are using, even though they're educated words, he's just like, man, the dude's just doing that. So he likes your message, he just doesn't like the words that you're using. TFT tells me this when he don't like something that I'm doing. So hey, TFT is real like that. He'll tell you. And then he'll tell you exactly why, with no disrespect. And yeah, TFT likes what you're doing. He just has the different. He wants you to use some different words. So that's about it. Oh wow, that troll up there. Can you guys remove that Pedro DoorDash Santiago comment, please? Moderator, do work on that comment. Don't hide them, just remove that. Hide the comment. Don't remove the person. Okay. Hide the comment. Yes. You guys got to understand, people, you can hide comments, and that if you remove someone, you're banning them. Just hide the comment. So if he does it again, that's like a warning. You know, you do that again, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have to Jeffrey, or if I give those words. Actually, since he did that, moderators do work. Okay, we already know we ain't talking about none of that stuff here. We don't. That's not what we do. Now, my wife was upset with DoorDash. I wish TFT was up here for this one. And well, first of all, George, we did not get an email from DoorDash about the earn by time update or the earn per offer update email that you got, that you received. Since we are in California, I don't think anybody here received that, because we are pretty much earn by time forever. So but we checked the spam mail, the junk mail, and every single mailbox. So we didn't get one, but yeah, we didn't get one there. If anybody else received one of those, leave a comment, or you know, or get in contact with Hulk Smash, George John George, and so we can actually go ahead and discuss this. We also have a future oh yes, thanks, Hulk. He sent it to D-Rev this morning. People, we are a full team. This is what we do. Also, there's going to be a panel with the DoorDash Revolution, myself, Smash, George John, okay, and TFT. We will be going over holiday safety. So if you are a delivery driver, if you are someone that pays attention and you guys want to learn a little bit more about what goes on, we're going to be doing holiday safety awareness. It's going to be the team Hot Facts here. So it's going to be myself, the Revolution, TFT, and George John. We will be doing that. We're going to be doing a lot of things like this, and to show you guys what our team is all the way about. Whoever else doesn't understand, It is what it is. Oh, I forgot to add one thing about the marketing. You guys got to understand that part of what I do is aggressiveness, wordplay, humor, laughter. So whenever people come in and they're like, man, he's going to go hard or everything else there, that's part of what I do. Like when Martin said, get the step in and he threw you out, that's part of what I do. And there's people that, you got to separate yourself from other people. That is a separation aspect of what I do. I do that. Okay. And that's part of what I do. And people like to watch me go off on people. Going off on people and keeping it real with the real hot facts is part of hot facts. And as long as you're bringing the facts and you giving it to them like that, that's excitement and entertainment. I also know how to work with people individually to have different things going on. Like how I call George John George Hulk Smash, and he laughs. That's my intro and everything for him. Like Tommy, I have Jeffrey, and he has Chucky. We have different things, like we have different things that go on that I work with every single person with. I know that to get under Roy's skin, all you gotta do is say a couple things that's real. He'll try to say it's not real, and then you dare him, and he's gonna go in and do something. Working with Flex, all you got to do is go back and just say super metro market. If you say that to him and you say something about Petro, he's gonna just rush all the way into it and then try to argue. Okay, he's gonna try to argue the whole time. He'll try to gaslight you and all that stuff, and then he'll make up stuff. And then what's so great is he will do it nonstop on his show. Like if he has a live show for 4 hours, I'm going to be spoke about for at least 2.5, which means that I know how to get all the free marketing. So like when Ceci is trying to tell people, don't give them no airtime. They like, you're too late for that. You already missed the buzz. You can't get me out of your mouth. My airtime is all the way good. And I know that some people said, like, man, like, why'd you have to go at her like that? Well, she went at me pretty hard in the past, and they always make these little wise remarks and everything. But what I actually did was I told the truth and I showed the facts, just like George John did. John George, Hulk Smash. He showed the truth. She's upset that she was upset because she got upset and got on camera to show her upsetness. And when she did that, you already lost. Then now I'm about to use that clip. I'm about to play it, and I'm about to teach people and educate them on what we should do over that. That was a whole teaching lesson right there. I didn't go hard on her. Those were just the hot facts. So if anyone felt like, and you guys are doing this, justice for Ceci, justice, like what justice, man? Like if someone does something wrong, you're just gonna say, oh, they were right. What and quit doing hashtag justice for that. You guys, that's garbage. That's garbage. That is garbage. I know that in order to have a respectful dialogue with Bobby, I can go ahead and speak respectfully, and we'll go back and forth because all he wants to do is be on both sides the whole time and say, well, if you question that, he'll go ahead and want to have an argument with you nicely, and then he'll go ahead when they're by themselves and he'll speak in a different way, but still try to keep it nice. But that marketing is what he will do. He will go ahead and do it just like that. Pedro, all I have to do is tell him that he's ducking me and he's a coward and he's the real clown. Pedro will try to make a video. He'll try to get Hannibal involved and all that other stuff. If I say anything about rideshare rodeo is going to make sly comments on other people's channels and say something like, do we got to do like we all know who or that other person there? We all know who he's talking about. That's word of mouth and advertising for me. I know how to get myself involved in every circle that is going to help benefit me, and I do it. And that's part of my marketing. So Thunder, when you hear people say, we don't know why he did this and did that, well, I explain. Just like the race card. All right, here's the major thing about the race card. Once it is brought in, it's guaranteed content. Because now if you bring it in to associate it with actual facts, it's something that you really have to think about because it has not been erased from the history of us. Okay, so that's what it is. Now, when Flex threw the race card out first, and then well, started with cherry pick, and they were letting them do it. Once they start doing that stuff, the race card, it comes on out. The whole Sambo thing they did, all that, the race card was brought out then because that's what they chose to use. It's just that they don't know how to use it because they don't know how. They're not black. They tried to gaslight with it. You can't gaslight what you don't know. Then when they were calling me and Rev a militant back then when Flex when Flex refused to let Ricky Knight and Rideshare Hustler have that black conversation about politics and things, he refused to let that happen. That's also on Hollywood Gig News. Go ahead and check this out. Flex, I can send them to the videos. You did that, so that was the second time I can actually use the race card. The third time, Flex, was when you said DoorDash Revolution and Hot Facts with Robert Reese. Why don't you two black content creators leave my white ass alone? So once you said that, you gave me another time to use the race card. Now that the race card is fully in, you guys cannot run away from that. And just like the community post, well, the live that Hector tried to do to put up that imagery and make that title there. He had no idea what he was doing. So they tried to do it again. So I had to go ahead and write a column on that, an actual column. I wrote a column on that. And I put it there to let you guys know that, look, they actually used a race card and try to use it as gaslighting, because when you speak to them to get information out about it, they don't know what to say, which is why I had to show Jane Elliott, because she knows exactly what to say. And she's a real educator. So if you guys don't understand it and she does, there is a very, very, very strange problem there. Okay? Very, 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 very strange problem there. That's when I can pull the race card out, and it's here. And by all the actions you guys are doing, it's showing now. So it was not a false statement in acts, which is why I said attached are links to the acts in action. Okay? Attached or links of the acts in action, so you guys can absolutely see. And I'm using it in the right way, not the gaslighting way. You guys got to understand this stuff, okay? You got to understand this stuff. Don't speak about it if you don't know about it, because, man, these hot facts will bust you in your ass. Now, this DoorDash thing. My wife got a pretty good order picked up at Taco Bell. And the guy had, like, when he noticed that we pulled up to the Taco Bell, right? He's texting the phone. Can you make sure I get my extra 10 fire packets? He wanted them fire packets. He was not trying to not have them. So much that he even called in the drive-thru. He texted, then called in the drive-thru to ask about, did you get my text? Can you let them know I need to get these 10 hot sauce packets, the fire sauce? My wife did her thing, let Taco Bell know right then and there. Taco Bell said yes. When we dropped it off, guess who contacted us? Through text message. I guess I have to go up there and get it myself. It seems like no one can get the order right. So here's what you guys got to understand with this. He was referring to the restaurant and the driver. Now, even though we did our part, the customer still does not know if you absolutely did your part. So they're going to tie you in with the problem instantly. This is how tips get taken away. Okay? They take away tips for things like this, right? So now check this out. I want to talk about this. Someone was negligent on the staff, because we all know that on these apps, Uber Eats, Grubhub, DoorDash, whatever one it is, it'll let us know. It'll give us a note that says something like, make sure you double check everything. This restaurant has been known for making mistakes. I would like to know that if that same message is going over to the restaurant, so whenever they get an order, it's just sitting up there like, look, this is what it says. That's not happening. And then we also got to think about this. Even though there's times that, like happened last night, you can still do it, and it's still going to be wrong. Late night in the drive-through, this is the benefit of going on the inside. If you go on the inside, you can just go in there and just grab you some. But if the drive-through is closed and you cannot grab any, you gotta understand that, you know, you are now at fault of getting a tip taken away, because all the trust is going into the restaurant and you. The customer is depending on you and your business to make it happen. They don't understand the drive-through lines at night and the insights are not helping. You know, when they tell you right there to your face, okay, yes, I'll go ahead and put it in, you tell them while they're making the order so they can put it in. Yeah. He says, plus we can't open a sealed bag. Exactly. So, you know, if we can't do it, you know, we got to educate the customers. I'm going to speak to a customer pretty soon and tell them that this is what happens, to educate them a little bit more and get it on camera also. So you guys can hear from the customer also. You guys can also hear, I have a playlist there, customer complaints. Go ahead and check it out. You'll see my live interviews with customers right at their homes. Okay. There are some crazy stories there. Okay. But the app warning though, now when you see the warning about it and you have the ability to go on the inside and you still did not, you know, get the extra things and the app is telling you to, that's shame on you, driver, right there. In that situation, that is your fault. Okay? That is your fault. You got to understand that. If you can go on the inside and they're asking you for extra, don't put your faith in the restaurant itself. Put your faith in you. Walk on the inside, grab you a handful, and go from there. Jeffrey just went ahead and threw up most outrageous delivery drivers caught on tape. I want you to go ahead and check that out. Jeffrey wants you guys to go ahead and watch that. Real Talk with Roy is in that. And he does his thing. Go ahead and check that out. Real Talk with Roy is on there. Side Hustle Addict Van is on there. There's a whole lot. There's a guy actually eating people's food and sealing it back himself. He's on there. There's an African dude throwing food at the person upstairs, saying, "You come get your food," and doing all that stuff. Like, it is outrageous. If you made this list, you made the list. That is a great one. Thank you, Jeffrey. Thank you, Jeffrey, for throwing that out there. Yeah. And once again, Flex, I gotta say something else. The misinformation, telling people like Thunder and anyone else that comes in your community to your channel, I got deactivated from DoorDash or something that, first of all, you're false, because I have the video. I made the actual Thunder. I made the actual video and I go over everything. I go over everything in the video and I have it there, like I show everything. Someone named Kenneth, it's not even me, something happened with some guy named Kenneth, and I'm still on the escalation team, and they're trying to. We don't know that the AI don't want to fix that. So it is what it is. Flex, you got to stop that, G. You gotta stop that, Flex. You gotta stop that, Flex. Yeah, but the drivers, make sure that you are following what the app says. Make sure the warnings and all that stuff is there. Make sure you follow all that stuff. You don't want to be a person that's going to be asked out. That is something that you do not want to happen. Make sure you go ahead and check yourself before you wreck yourself. Outside of that, the link is open. I'll have it open for a little bit. If anyone wants to go ahead and hop on in, if you have any questions, if you have any gig questions, you have any questions about when I spoke about advertising and marketing and gave tips there, if you have questions there about that, if you have questions, or you have any questions about Eli and you know what we got coming up next, go ahead, hop up there. You got any questions about my team, HotFacts, and how we assemble things like that, go ahead and click the link. Let that be known. The link is up there. We're gonna be up here for just a little bit longer because you guys know what I do. I don't like to be up here. I don't like to be up here for 18 hours talking about nothing with dead time and no facts and no real show. We just sitting there quiet, eating like weird food and just waiting for someone to bring up hot facts is pretty much what it is. Like yesterday, well, not yesterday, the other day when Ceci was up there with Flex, she got up there in the beginning and she said, She said, I'm glad you went on. Flex said, I know, and that's all it took to just start talking about hot facts. That's all it took. And I was like, yeah, these people are hilarious. Thank you for all that airtime. Thank you for that. Big shout out to supporting channel out there. A place where everybody can go, get it in. Check out Sam Lee. Sam Lee showed that he made $274,000 on DoorDash. He put them numbers up. Pedro ain't talking about Sam. I'll tell you that. Check out Necro getting bags. Jeffrey just threw them up as we speak. Check out Necro getting bags. There's the Hollywood Gig News. Click that playlist if you want to stay in tune and entertained. There's the next playlist there. Every interview that I've done with someone, it is all there. That's also a podcast also. But check out Necro getting bags. Necro, the chief over there, his team. You got Necro, you got Ricky Knight, you got Tommy over there. I think Bobby still has some co-host roles over there too. He's over there, and he's also a co-host over there on the lounge. So Bobby working double time. He got to have different personalities to be over here with this channel, and then a whole different personality to be over here with this channel. So we watching Bobby go double time. Big shout out to Necro getting bags and that whole crew. Jeffrey says what's up to Chucky, Tommy, and also Tommy. Jeffrey wanted to extend his friendship and his hand to Chucky. So we're gonna be going ahead and collaborating and having you put up here in the Jeffrey section there. So Jeffrey throws your channel out and gives some love to Chucky. So Tommy, Chucky made the team. He made the team. Big shout out to Chucky. Look, Jeffrey got to have a partner to play with. I'm sorry. Jeffrey got to have a partner to play with. And Chucky, hey, and they go hard on each other too. They go hard. Like they do bubble bursts. They just keep blocking each other. It is hilarious. But they will get together and team up on somebody. So big ups to Chucky and Tommy. His human, okay? Big ups. And Flex, stay out of our conversation. You know, people on Necro getting bags. There was a pretty funny moment there with Tommy that was just hilarious. And we were talking about it, and Flex got mad. He got mad because Necro was laughing, I was laughing. We were having a good time. Flex was a little upset about the good time. Flex, just mind your own business. This is your biggest problem. But I love it that you stay in my business, and I love it that you'll click up here. And as you see, Flex, you're not blocked on my channel, but I'm blocked on yours. I want you guys to go say hello to Glitch Dash. Go say hi to Glitch Dash for Hot Facts. And I'm pretty sure he heard that he was shiesty. We got a new member in the house. We got a new member of the team, Hot Facts. You know what? Bigfoot Dashers in the house. Let's go ahead and do it like this. Let me see. Can I do it like this? Is StreamYard gonna work right? I don't think so. Oh, I gotta hit it first, I think. Let me see. Let's go ahead and give a round of applause for that. Go ahead and give a round of applause. Go ahead. Come on. Jeffrey, do work. Make that applause happen, Jeffrey. Do some work. Okay, I gotta wait. There we go. Get it again. Yeah. All right. Now, we got Bigfoot Dasher. Let me go ahead and throw that up there. Okay. Now, people, Bigfoot can be known as Sasquatch also. Or if you are Seattle Supersonic, you gotta understand about Squatch, the Sacramento. I mean the Seattle Supersonics. Yeah, and he has been watching for a long time. Long time watcher, first time subscriber. I want to say thank you so much, people. That is somebody else that went ahead and joined the team right there. Support team. He is a support team member there. So with the support team thing there, here is what you do get. Okay, you're gonna get priority access. Okay, 2, when you have a comment that is a real comment that's gonna be going along with the show. It's not something that's gonna be because someone will pay for a membership to be a troll. I know you're not doing that. You know, you get a chance to have it read. You get priority over that. Okay, and also with that, when I do like members only, obviously the members only chats, the member only video that I will be putting out there, you'll go ahead and you get that. That's all the way great right there. Support team member, you get priority access, and you can also throw in, okay, you can also throw in suggestions for topics that you actually want to have heard, that you like let's say you're having issues with this on delivery. Well, you get the ability to throw those out as suggestions, and in future shows we will be going over all that stuff. That's what you get as a support team member. As a hot crew member, you get the titles of upcoming shows, topics. You get everything that I just said with one-on-one interview, picking topics of shows. You also go into you also get a moderator wrench when you are a hot crew member. You get a moderator wrench, and you get everything in above: birthday shout outs. You get a channel shout out. So when I'm going over to someone else's channel and I'm pubbing hot facts, I'll go over and I'll say, make sure you show some love to like Bigfoot Dasher and everything else there. You know what I'm saying? I throw shout outs to my team there. You guys see how I do with like Hulk and Gig Driving Thrive, Gig Wars Official, things like that. Eli is in the house. Eli is in the house. It's in the house. Eli is in the house. He's in the house. Eli is here. People, I can do a jingle out of anything. Advertising and marketing, people. Advertising and marketing, people. If you do not advertise and market, people, you may not have the credentials. What's up, Dino? Go ahead, people, and check out Saying It Like It Is, because that's how he says it. You guys see how I can just do that just like that? It's a look. It's a gift. I'm gonna see if I can remember. I did some spoken word a long time ago in a contest, and I was like, I think I was like 19 or 20 years old, and I'm gonna see if I can remember it. If I can't remember it, I'll just stop. It was titled The Truth. Okay, this was when I was 19, 20 years old. This was titled The Truth. I said, how can I find the meaning of the truth if it's never seen or ever heard? Religion got the answer, that's what I heard. But the preachers foul like out of bounds. So how can I trust a man with a fake smile? I don't know, but I got it now. I got to dictate the mandate, my mind state. Because fate happens when you reach success. That's what I guess. So God bless me with everything else that I got. I keep his faith on the top. I said I keep his faith on the top. I can't remember. Keep his faith on the top. Can't remember the next part right there. But it went into something. When I went into the truth at the end, I said something like, I said, you got to do, I said something about being wrong. I said something about wrong and good. You got to do a little bit to get right. Okay. I said something about you got to do a little bit to get right. But then at the end, it was something going in to where it goes together like day and night. And that's the truth. And I wish I could have remembered that from when I was 19 or 20. I wish I could have remembered that, but I can't. I thought I could, but I can't. Sorry for that right there. I thought I could. But it is what it is. The truth, people, keep it with you at all times. If you would like to be a member of Team Hot Facts, go ahead and subscribe, join the membership. You get real benefits of a chat channel. You get to interact with more chat channels. You get to be a part of an actual chat channel and get it in. It's open to any community out there. Does not have to be the gig world. I showed you guys how I am in other communities also. Okay, showed you guys how I am the ambassador of the gig world, also going over and bringing in what the gig world does with other aspects of life. I make sure I do that. I show you guys that I do that because we want to bring everyone in from all over. When you bring everyone in from all over and you can actually give them information that's not just gig work, or you can make it relate to everything else that they got, everyone feels included. When you can do it like that, you got something going. Make sure you do that. Show support to your other people out there, people that go ahead and pop up in your chats. They say hi, they do things like that. Make sure you are doing that back. You don't want to be known as a sucker out there. You know, like I go in your chats and I watch your show all day, man. I'm sitting there just watching, and I go live, and you know, you don't even pop up here. You know, like you don't want to be like that, man. You don't want to have a stand out there. Yeah, you don't want to have a stand out there. Make sure you're showing support, you're showing love, you stay true to your crew, and you get it in, man. But you already know what I'm about to do. People, we out of here like Chuck Woolery in 2 and 2. Big up to Team Hot Facts, my wife, my assistant, Revolution the Ace, okay? TFT the deputy, the head of diplomacy, George George, Hulk Smash. Okay, we got spokesman Cornbread, and then we have people head of transportation and logistics. Okay, Uber Jeep AZ. Team Hot Facts is very, very strong. And I want you guys to say, why are these guys working together? When you got something going on that's good, you got something going on that's good. And for the people, for the people that said, you know, they're militant, and someone, when I said the little black joke earlier, the HSBC university, people have said, look, Reese is black, Revolution is black, Hulk is black, Uber Jeep AZ is black. Let me tell you who is not black, okay? TFT is not black, and Cornbread is not black, okay? Okay? The spokesman and the deputy are not black, okay? They are not black. But guess what? We got 4 black people here. Now, when you guys said, is that an HSBCU, historically black university, people, that was a joke because we're together like that. That's another form of gaslighting, but I don't care because the team that we got put together, it's intimidating. The information that we got coming out is intimidating. The realness of what we got that comes out is intimidating. It's intimidating because we kick them hot facts. And we keep it real. Team Hot Facts is real. Let me know what your team look like. Peace. Big up the Bigfoot Dasher one more time. Thank you so much.